outpatient services and more admits patients, and they have intensive rehabilitations. That means treatment 3 times a day for 5 days from Mondays to Friday, and on Fridays they go to their families to spend time with them to have family. Outpatients come on regular appointments, probably 2 or 3 times in a week for treatment. We treat patients with arthritis, with back pain, stroke patients, fractures or after fracture operation, paralysis of all types, and we do treat both young and old patients. More Physiotherapy gives quality physiotherapy treatments to Gambians because we are qualified physios from different parts of the world.
Bukan waringe si million sa jupae kungangar ama pikireti coronavirus. Coronavirus kwa kaka sumut kanu manje bajuta nile, bajuta nine, bajuta nifa, bajuta nine, bajuta stek. Kaka ka sumut kanu manje bukana tuku gore. Barne baj ke bari sumu yene tere gudi ka sumut kati coronavirus. Tate ten menya di baj pikireti yang konem vaccine manje anosan awurna pour mana janga yo bangola tanka fanga fa ka sumut kati COVID-19.
Vaccine. They all get vaccinated.
Millions of people around the world don't get this vaccine here. Coronavirus not something we do. It not sabi race, it not sabi gender, it not sabi tribe. It don't kill thousands of Africans around the world because it not been get cure. But the good news now, it don't get vaccine. Coronavirus not all man in business. So tell you people that way you like. On a member say, we all not safe till we all unsafe.
If you want to receive monies from UK, Europe, USA, Canada, Switzerland, and the rest of the world, Supersonics Money Transfer has got you covered. With the largest payout network in the Gambia, you can now receive your monies anywhere you are, from Kartong to Koina, with less hassle. Yes! You can receive monies from your family and friends in UK, Europe, USA, Canada, Switzerland, and the rest of the world with our safe, secure, fast, and convenient service that offers you the largest selection of payout locations in the Gambia. Supersonics Money Transfer. We are currently in 34 African countries and counting, giving you quality money remittance services that are second to none. Visit the Google Play Store or the Apple Store today to download the Supersonics Money Transfer app and enjoy excellent money transfer services only with Supersonics.
We are now welcoming the graduates. These are graduates that underwent, young people, young Gambians, that undergone 6 months of intensive training at the Gambia Telecommunications and Multimedia Institute, Gtmi, in partnership with Epsdp, Entrepreneurship and Private Sector Development Project under the Ministry of Trade. Other sponsors include the United Nations Development Program, Gambia Office. These young people were trained in electrical installations and digital video editing. These are life-changing skills. These are vocational skills. These are skills that empower them to not just be able to secure jobs with other institutions in this country, but most of them are already self-employed. And this is also in line with the national development plans of the government to ensure that young people all over the country are given relevant skills so that they will be able to be empowered. They will be able to create jobs for themselves and other people. And we are happy that most of them already are doing very well in the labor market, in the job market of the Gambia. So we welcome them now. And very soon, we will also welcome our various dignitaries. For this occasion, the special guest and the special guest of honor, the guest speaker, is no other person but the managing director, the able managing director of Gambia Telecommunications Company Limited, GAMTEL, Mr. Lamin Edrame, and the Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science, and Technology will also be ably represented, and the Minister of Information Communications will also be ably represented. The board members, all the board members of the GTMI training institutions will be represented. In front of me are some other invited guests and family members of the graduates here to be with them, to celebrate with them on the great achievement of their own family members, their children, their brothers, their sisters. Yes. Yeah, so very soon we will start proceedings here. Some of the graduates, as you can see them, colorfully dressed, wonderfully dressed before you are here. We are expecting others to join us very soon. In the next 1 hour or so, we are expecting our Master of Ceremony, the Registrar of GTMI, Mr. Dembasala. And then the next 1 hour, 30 minutes, there will be prayers, of course, different prayers observed by the various faiths, Muslims and Christians, and then to be followed by an opening welcoming remark by no other person but our very managing director. The opening remarks will be read by no other person but the director of Gambia Telecommunications and Multimedia Institute, our able director, Mr. Malik Ba, who will be coming very soon with the managing director of GAMTEL and other dignitaries. After his opening remarks, there will be a statement by a representative of the Epsdp, the sponsors of this very important youth empowerment training in digital video editing, digital video production, and electrical installations before you. Then there will be a statement by a representative of the Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science, and Technology. Equally, there will also be a statement by a representative of the Moisi Ministry, because digital video editing is equally information technology. Our various media houses, the GRTS, our iAfrica, we want to thank all of them for allowing our young people to undergo 3 months intensive programs with them. All the media houses, Paradise, so we want to thank them. We want to thank GAMTEL also for allowing our electrical installation, some of them and other institutions, to undergo 3 months of intensive program. Further, there will be a demonstration of the various skills acquired. All of you audience viewers in the Gambia and abroad, there will be a demo by the various graduating students to be started by the electrical. They are going to show us just a little bit of demo of some of the skills that they acquired, of some of the tools. There will also be There will also be a demo by the digital video editing students so that all of us distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have just witnessed the arrival of the graduates, including digital video production graduates and domestic electrical installations. Like I said, hello? Stop.
We are live. Let's go. Yes, right now we are live at Gambian Talent TV. As you can see, these are the students from a very big institution that is known as GTMI. GTMI nekk school boo xam ne school bu fi yàgg la school boo xam ne def na fi lu bari mu fi bu ko defee rek nga indi ma li nga xam ne mooy askan bi. Ngeen waxtaan ak askan bi di yaaxa dara man ko di yaaxa dara more especially si li nga xam ne mooy students yi comme que DJ bi mu ngi xaw a am little problem ñu waxtaan ak students yi na nga def ñu tudda
man Ibrahima Loum laa tudda
Ibrahima Loum loo def si school bi ak loo doon jàng
maa ngi doon jàng electrical installation fii nii loolu laa dem dafa since 2021 December waaw
naka woon sa course bi
Well, alhamdulillah, successful. Everything was going well. Well, dañoo sant Yàlla rek ne comme ñoo nañ bu fekkee tey you know everything was going quite well. Luñ soxloon yëpp si course bi mën naa wax ne am nañ ko you know so kontaan nañ trop si loolu man.
Mashallah, as you can see, dafa mel ni léegi tey rek course bi start gis nañ students yi xool leen jigéen ñi def nañ seen xef buñ baa def seen yu baa def seen yëls waaye góor yi tamit bàyyiwul li nga xam ne mooy jigéen ñi ma ne ko bàyyiwul li nga xam ne mooy jigéen ñi dañuy waxtaan ak few others and then ñu seet na nga def sa tur bi
Fatou M Touré.
Fatou rek ñu ngi tudd yaa ngi sant bu nice la ma war a sant la ma war a sant
Sorry, Machi Wolof nag.
We see you look so beautiful. What can you tell us? What was your role in this school?
Thank you. We did ADMA, ADMA management, yes, professional ADMA management here.
So what can you tell us about this school, GTMI?
GTMI is a very good institution and education where they are very much serious at education and concentrated for students and they give value for students value for their money and they provide very good service.
Yeah, that is nice to hear. Another gentleman right here. We just talked to him. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
And what's your name?
My name is Christopher Allen.
Today we have seen you witness this important milestone in the school. What is your role in the school?
Well, I am a student and also did ABMA, which is Association of Business Management, and I did it in the GTMI here.
That is quite interesting. As you can see, students are very mashallah. Program.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment that we've all been waiting for is here. We are witnessing the arrival of our dignitaries, headed by the guest speaker of this occasion. No other person but Mr. Lalin A. Tunkara, the Managing Director of Gantal. Can you give him a round of applause as they approach and take their seats? With a special guest speaker on his immediate right is the Director of Customer Services, Gamsel, Mr.
Khan. Can you give Mr. Khan on the immediate right of the able managing director, who is DCS of Gamcell? On his right is the deputy general manager of Gamcell, Fati. Ma, you are welcome to this occasion. Can you give her a round of applause? He is the deputy general manager of Gamcell. We welcome you. And the human resources director for Gamcell, Mr. Mohammed Jame. Can you give him a round of applause as they take their seats? Also, part of the dignitaries is the training manager for Gamcell, Mr. Yaya Jiba. Can we give him a round of applause? I'm so that very soon we also welcome on stage the director of GTMI, Mr. Malik Bar. If we have them very soon, definitely, because the MD, being so time conscious, and other dignitaries have been here close to 2 hours because he does not want to be late. So can we recognize that, and so that all of us, especially the young one, will learn from our leaders for us to be time conscious. It's no more African time, it's no more Gambian time, but Gambia also is ready to lead the world. That when we say 10, it's going to be 10 o'clock. When we say 4, it's going to be 4 o'clock. Can you give him a round of applause and the dignitaries for respecting time? And once again, we welcome them. On the agenda very soon, there will be prayers as a faithful nation, as a believing nation from the different faiths, the Muslims and the Christians, to be followed by an opening remark by the director of GTMI, Mr. Malik Ba, then to be followed by a statement by a representative of the Epsdp, the sponsors, to be followed by a representative of the Minister of Higher Education, who wanted to be here, but due to circumstances, we understand, has delegated someone to represent him. There will also be a representative for the Minister of Communication. Then to be followed by a demonstration. The graduates will show us, they will show our dignitaries, family members, members of the media, and the international community. Because when I say the international community, or our brothers and sisters abroad, that this program right now is live of Gambia, is live, currently on live of Gambia Talents Promotion. So our brothers and sisters, Gambians and friends of the Gambia, we also want to recognize the efforts of the government, because this project is under the Ministry of Trade. So can you give a round of applause to the government of the Gambia under the leadership of President Adama Barrow? We recognize his government. We recognize the Minister of Trade for the continuous partnership and trust. We welcome on stage the director of GTMI in blue, the gentleman in blue. Can you give him a round of applause? Mr. Malik Ba and team. We also have the registrar, Mr. Demba Sala, the registrar of GTMI, and Mr. Jiba. You are all welcome. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the moment that we all been waiting for is here. We want to actually start proceedings. This is the graduation ceremony in partnership, GTMI and Epsdp, about to witness the graduation of 70 young Gambians, male and female, who were trained in electrical installation, domestic electrical installation, and digital video editing production. So without much ado, we would like to start with prayers. And I call on the Imam of GTMI, if he's around, Mr. Lamin Sise, to lead us in the Muslim prayers. Mr. Lamin Sise, please.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Mbeka fomo be konton la toni konton la. Mbe duwa kala be simayal jara kendala. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Arrahmanir rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta alaihim غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديه وما خلفه ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين وتوب إلينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. ربنا باعدني من الخطايا كما بعدت بين المشرق والمغرب. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Amen. May Allah the Almighty answer prayers. Now we call on Brother Per Felix Mendy to lead us in the Christian prayers. Mr. Per Felix, please.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight. Proverbs 3, verse 5 to 6. Dear God, we pray you will give our graduates wisdom and direction in making decisions in each new situation and journey for them now. Teach them to listen closely to your voice, that they will have a heart to obey your word and have a desire to make the right choices. We pray that these we love so much will work faithfully and diligently in your ways. We ask that you will make their footsteps firm, that your word will be a constant lamp for their feet and a light to their path. May they sense the freshness of your spirit over their life and amazing ways, and may they be strengthened, instilled with hope for the new roads you have in store. We ask for your wisdom and clear direction over their lives, that you will give them understanding beyond their years. We ask for you to open doors that need to be opened and close every one that should be shut. Allow every gift and treasure you have placed inside their lives to grow, develop, flourish, and bring glory in your name. Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
Thank you, Brother Per. May the prayers be answered. Next on the program guide is to welcome someone who, over the last 3 years, been at the helm of this institution, but someone before that has over 20-something years of selfless service, dedication to GAMTEL, but not just to GAMTEL, to this particular important training department of GAMTEL. I would like to welcome Mr. Malik Ba, the Director of Gambia Telecommunications and Multimedia Institute. Mr. Ba, you are most welcome for your welcome.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Good morning to you all. Mr. Guest Speaker is Mr. Lamin Tunkara, who doubles as the guest of honor, but also the Managing Director, GAMTEL Gamcel. representatives of the twin ministries of higher education and ICT, the Director Human Resources, Gamsel, invited distinguished guests, GTMI management and staff, graduating class, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me enormous joy and pride to welcome you all this morning to GTMI Main Campus, Kanife. Main Campus because we have our presence equally in the regions, notably Basse URR. Today is yet another important date in the annals of history of GTMI. It is graduation day. A milestone in the life of this institution and the lives of those we are here to celebrate this morning. Mr. Guest Speaker, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to say a few words about this great institution. GTMI is one of the oldest, or not, if not the oldest tertiary institution in this Gambia. Yes, some may be surprised, but that's the fact. This institution is more than 30 years in existence. It started in the late 60s as the training unit for the Post and Telecoms Department of those days. Those who are old enough will remember. It has since grown from that training center meant for telecoms technicians to a fully fledged multimedia and telecommunications institute, to be precise, since 1992. Since then, GTMI has produced hundreds of graduates who are virtually everywhere in the private and public sectors today. GTMI provides training in the following areas. In engineering consisting of telecommunications engineering, electrical and electronics engineering, and software engineering, or apps development, if you like. It also trains in the management areas, in business management, human resource development, marketing, but also in finance, that is precisely accounting. Besides all these academic programs, GTMI has a fully fledged technical vocational unit which trains in such areas such as mobile phone repairs, laptop repairs, satellite and solar installations. And to add to the mix now, we have digital video editing and apps development. Ladies and gentlemen, GTMI charges the lowest fees in this country. Why? This is because we have inherited a culture of sharing from our parent company, Gamtel. Everybody knows them for sharing. This is the culture of sharing through a very responsive CSR intervention. There is no greater CSR intervention than that which builds human capital for low or less, or even at times free costs. GTMI over the years has partnered great institutions, both locally and internationally, to deliver trainings in key areas. Just to mention a few, GTMI over the years has run programs in partnership with Africa Advanced Level Telecoms Institute, AFRALT, in Kenya, East Africa. The latest of which ended yesterday, which was in cybersecurity training, and many others in the sub-region. But coming back home, in the last 5 years specifically, we partnered with development agencies to provide skills training in identified areas of need for the unemployed Gambian youths. In that noble league of development partners figures prominently the EPDSP under the Ministry of Trade. The EPDSP means Entrepreneurship and Private Sector Development, which is under the Ministry of Trade. The EPSDP is second to none in this area. In their two interventions, they jointly sponsored a massive 170 Gambian youths. Yes, 170 Gambian youths. And the beauty of this, their sponsorship is like it's a comprehensive package, meaning their sponsorship includes the payment of tuition fees, transport allowances throughout the period that they were under training. And for that, I would like to say a big thank you to the EPDSP, who is ably represented here today by the project manager himself, Mr. Omar Baji, though feeling unwell, but he had to grace the occasion. So to the EPDSP through Omar, we say a big thank you. Now, without much ado, Mr. Honorable Guest Speaker, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me allow you now to be welcomed by the GTMI Management and Organizing Committee to this auspicious occasion this morning. That is the celebration of yet another crop of young Gambians who have been skilled to go and partake in the market out there, labor market out there. We are confident that this cohort who are well trained will go and cut a good niche for themselves in the private sector, which until today is predominantly dominated by non-Gambians. We don't mean to be xenophobic, but it's about time we take ownership of our country and the destiny of our country vis-a-vis the informal sector. So on that note, I thank you all for turning up this morning to grace this auspicious occasion. So thank you very much for your kind attention.
Thank you, DGTMI, Mr. Malik Bar. Can you give him a round of applause for that? Brilliant. The director give a historical background of the contribution of GTMI to the socio-economic development of this country in terms of capacity building. And if any country is serious with development, it has the foundation has to be education. The foundation today has to be on vocational skills development. And that's what he outlined in his training. He equally recognized various partners, starting with EPDSP and others that we've been partnering with over the years to train young people in different skills areas, not just digital video editing or satellite installation. So thank you, Mr. Ba. Next, I would like to call upon the representative of the main sponsors for this youth training. He is no other person but Mr. Omar Baji, Project Manager, EPSDP under the Ministry of Trade. Can you please welcome Mr. Omar Baji, please?
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. MD, Mr. Ba, Representative Ministry of Information and Communication Technology, Representative Ministry of Higher Education, and MD Gamtel and your staff. To the graduating students and their family, good morning. I don't intend to make a long speech because I'm sure today is filled with emotions. Since today is your last day and wearing this gown has never been easy. I'm sure you've started with some and most of them dropped on the way. And you also may intend to drop during the course of the study, but then you are able to complete this. So my statement will just be a course of advice to you to make sure that you take this graduation or this education as something that is very serious. See it as a form of a knowledge gain, not just to gather one of the certificates. So you may use this knowledge to disrupt the community, to disrupt the landscape of our private sector. The DG GTMI made very clear that we want to see a lot of Gambians into the ecosystem of their MSMEs. And that's why we intend to partner with them. Our partnership started since 2017, and it has been getting one step to another and getting stronger. And indeed, whatever is longer, it's a good thing. So we want to thank him and to congratulate him to be able to graduate this cohort today. And I'm also amazed, as one of the project mandates is to have a gender balance. And I'm happy to see a lot of ladies wearing this gown. So I would like to take this moment to join you, to congratulate you, and also to advise you to see this process as a stepping stone in your persistent pursuit for success. Because this may not be the start, and I'm sure it is not also the end. So please take this thing seriously and make very good use of it. And to the parents, I will also urge you to encourage and support them to make this graduation or this knowledge gain a stepping stone to succeed. So with regards to the GTMI, I will be a bit selfish to draw myself back to the project. We've made a lot of partnership with other institutions, and to be quite honest with you, you are on top of the list. In fact, some of them will start and will not complete. Most of them will go halfway and they will withdraw. Lack of trust was most of the issues, or they will try to go behind and start charging students. But I've never received any complaint from any student here that when they came as a sponsored student from their ministry, that they've been asked to pay or buy something. So that's something honorable, and we want to acknowledge that openly here and to thank Mr. Ba and his team. So we want such things to continue. And to the students who are graduating today, you are stepping out here today. Please, wherever you go, try to be the ambassadors of GTMI. Be the very good ambassador. An ambassador can be a bad one or a good one. So I'm sure you'll be very good ambassadors of GTMI. And whatever you are doing, put in the back of your mind that you are the selected few. It's not that you are the privileged few, but you are the selected few. It's some sort of luck, because I'm sure hundreds of people applied for this course, but then due to your credentials, you were selected to come and do this course. And we are told that the selection process was very independent and transparent. So it's based on your criteria, it's based on your credentials. That's why you are selected to do this course. So we urge you to be the very good ambassadors of GTMI wherever you go. Try to be the disruptor. Let it not be business as usual. Try things. You'll fail. You learn from your failure. You succeed and you move on. One thing is for certain, if you are persistent, you will always be successful. So I urge you to be the ambassadors of GTMI, and whatever you are doing, do it with passion and do it with joy. So once again, I congratulate and thank you for completing this course. I know it has never been easy, because most of you started with others and they are not here today to graduate with you. So once again, thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Omar Baji, for that powerful, precise statement, congratulating the graduates and for recognizing the special efforts of GTMI as a training institution. It's not because we want to show off, but we are happy that this is coming from someone outside, someone who has been dealing with various institutions, to appreciate us for the facilities, to appreciate us for the kind of training, the knowledge and skills. And I also want to recognize the entire GTMI management for the effort and the staffs. Can you give a round of applause to all the GTMI staffs? Thank you, EPDL. We also appreciate you for that. Next, we are about to witness a demonstration from some of the graduates. A demonstration. We will start with the solar installations group. Some of them will have to show before the dignitaries, family members, and those watching as to some of the skills. And I want to say that sometimes we train people on employment. You train people and the next minute they struggle to find jobs. But I'm happy to report that a greater number of these graduates today, they are already self-employed. Some of them are already working. So can you give them a round of applause? And then we want to thank some of the partners, the media houses especially, GRTS. Some of them are currently, even the both badges were there on internship. In fact, some of them, someone told me just last week that he was yesterday, Thursday, he was called for an interview. So I wish you. And Paradise TV, we also want to thank them for accepting our students, interns. We want to thank iAfrica. We want to thank the management of iAfrica and all others. Gamtel, we thank you for accepting our electrical students on internship. So next, I would like to call up, but this one will be led by their able instructor, Mr. Lamin Abe. If Lamin is here, can you please help us have some of your electrical students to just do a demo of some of the skills. We are starting with the electrical students. That's Mr. Lamin A. Dabo, one of the instructors. He was not the only. We have Madam Mrs. Mariatu Sidibe Toure, and I want to say at this juncture, Madam Toure is the first lady of our retired director, Mr. Mamderi Toure. Can you recognize her? She's the first lady, and no wonder she is beautifully dressed. I also want to say that GTMI, we believe in the promotion of culture and tradition. And recently, just less than 2-3 months, we have a manual. That's her there. Can you look at this? This is beautiful, okay? Thank you for that. Yeah, I try me, but today I think your husband might lose you. So we will look at some of our wonderful, probably that's something else. Thank you. So Mr. Dabo, your team, electrical installation, domestic, please. We give them few times while they prepared. And then I will also, at this juncture, like to recognize the presence of the Point newspaper, the media, especially the Point. They are here. We also expect the Voice, the Standard, and the Foreign newspaper. So all the media houses here. And like I said, our partner for this event is GTTV, Gambia Talents Promotion. So all the media houses, can we give them a round? Because the media is important in any country. They educate, they inform, they entertain. So we recognize you for your valuable time. You know. Then all, like I said, all the trainers, we appreciate you for your selfless service, to this institution. Okay, after the, please, can we have some of the video editing students also to get themselves prepared, because today is a Saturday. We want to at least ensure that this thing comes to a close and very soon, because everyone is busy, especially our dignitaries and your family members. So, if good, Mr. Lamin Dabo and team, okay, they are getting set. And another important part of this is you can see them. I think we have more females, more ladies than the male. Can we appreciate all the? They say what a man can do, a woman can do, but even better. Can you give them a shout out? Huh? And I'm happy to say that, like among them, one of them is working for iAfrica, and she have that very golden voice. And I just understand that she's a man. She got married, and the husband just this last Sunday. Jariatu Kande, if she is here, Jariatu, you and your husband, we congratulate you. So it's double congratulations for you, okay? That's the young lady, and we recognize his husband too was my colleague at the university. Mr. Bojan, we recognize you, young people. GTMI and Gamtel wish you the very best of lucks, okay? And all of you. Thank you. So if you are set, Bintu, anyone can come for the mic so that you lead us into this. Please help. Who is that? Can you call the person to come? Huh? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's be patient. Please, electrical installations, please. Please, can I have someone to lead us from your team, please? Hold the mic and thank you. Yes.
Assalamu alaikum to you all. We are here to give a presentation of an installation, a wiring system. Sorry. So this right here you are seeing, it is a block diagram, a diagram that we were given, and we are now to install here 2 or 3 lighting points, or 3 different lighting points, one of which is using a strapping system. For those who don't know, a strapping system is a wiring system, whereas you will be able to light a certain light from this switch and then off it to the other switch. You know, this is an easy installation. And then we have here sockets also or switch sockets also to wear. So, and a doorbell, inshallah. So, sit down. Huh? Yeah, we also have a fluorescent light to install. So, good luck to us. Renew, alam box ini lo box. Dual. Ladies and gentlemen, as you are seeing, we are now on the wiring system. We are assembling the wires, giving its required supply. Kumba na black bi romba we are now working on the supplies as of now, as you can see, and so as you can see, this is a fluorescent frame. We are going to install it soon. And this here we're working on is a doorbell switch. No, install ngamin. Al bi hey. Bi mo neka live. Bi mo dem ci wa L1. So this here is a doorbell, as you can see. So this down here is there are the switch sockets. So bilang ko na ka? Ayaw? Dangan na. Okay. The art, where is the art? No, we don't provide that. Put it on now.
Continue the explanation. It's nice.
So as you can see, we are almost done with the sockets. Still, let me continue. All of you should not concentrate. One point five is here. No, which? Yeah. Oh.
Can you help us do some explanation? People don't know what is going on. Maybe we can take a look and then.
We are now on the lights. We're wearing the lighting points.
Huh? Why not we give Abdul to speak on our behalf? Something yet?
Can you do the explanation?
Okay, let Lum do that. Let me assist this ladies.
Okay.
It will fast.
Do the explanation. No, do the explanation. Come.
Bintu, can you help us in the explanation? This guy seems there's no audio. It's going live.
Yeah. So as you can see, we're still on the wiring system. We're almost done with the switch sockets. Now we're proceeding to the lighting switches. As I said earlier, we would be having a strapping system, a two-way switch, some call it. A two-way switch is simply different switches, or a light having two different switches positioned in different places. As you know, nowadays it is more easier like that. Some people will use it in their bedrooms because sometimes after you made your installation, your switch sometimes is far from the bed. And if that is the case, sometimes you need another switch which is at least closer to the bed. Some people just want to off the light and take a nap right away. So that is why, that is one of the reasons why this strapping system is very useful, because you can on the light in just the entrance of the bedroom. Then after you proceed to your where the position of your bed where it is, there will be right there a switch, installed in a strapping system way, whereas you can off the light which you have already, or which you had on at the gate or at the door. Hey, I'm not better more measure thing. Let's proceed. Let's continue. Hey, look, let there be a red light here. Yeah, 1.5. So we are done with the sockets and the doorbell. We are proceeding on the lighting switches, which is the final thing or the final stage. Install bul de ton yaay ci ma
You can talk.
I got it.
No, bulldog.
No, I can talk. Just bring it. Let me do it.
Space with you.
Really, I'm not return cable.
Almost getting through with it. Na 1.5. Lela supply lampay ñongu de.
Wa mom la
Fii la mu dafa lu fini mu ñëwul fini soga final fini wala jëla benn rek
I cannot have.
No, it is at the supply stage. So soon enough. Binisha. Tell. Fini benn rek ma fa tell. Nga duga sa baram. Hecc ko nga delo.
Afuntini.
Loom, you keep on talking. But
Hold this.
This is not going anywhere.
Mr. Lum, come and hold this. This is a lifetime thing. Okay. That's it.
Okay, I think I'll be helping in the explanation, and the boys are very busy at this moment. So they have just fixed the switch socket outlets, and now they are onto the strapping system, which is a single bulb that is to be controlled by two switching positions, or one gun two-way switch. So, like rightfully the student, which he said, explained, is the very right, which you can be able to switch on a bulb in two different positions, or even three. So that is what they are trying to demonstrate here. And a fluorescent will be also controlled by one switch, and with two lightning points also to be controlled by each independent switch. So all these supplies are coming down to a box which we call in an installation distribution board. Some call it fuse box, some call it CCU, which is a control consumer unit. It is a box which controls the whole installation of a house, which will be the installation will be also divided into different circuits if you want, so that if there is a problem in any of the circuits, the other circuits will not be affected. So this is a system or an installation way where it is very ideal for a whole installation, because then we used to wear a house with only one circuit. When there is a problem in any of the areas, the whole building is going to be affected. But with this installation, now way of installing a house, there will be only one area that will be affected, which is the area that is having the problem. But the other ones will be working normal. And if you are not tall in a house, you may not know that there is a problem even existing. So that is a help of the distribution fixed in a installation, which makes it easier for that to happen. And you can also work on a fault when that happens, while the others will not be disturbed or affected. So you will see distribution is playing a very vital role when it comes to installation. And it also serves as a protection unit, because we have breakers inside the box, which they will be protecting the circuit in case any problem happens. And the breakers are so sensitive that if even a bulb happens to blown up, the breaker will trip itself, because you will see the breaker is made in a manner that anytime it detects a problem, it switch off itself. So we call it a tripping tune. So you will see the breakers will trip itself when it detects a problem. So some breakers in the sense, they will be sensitive enough that if that bulb that is blown is not removed, you will not be able to on this breaker on. So it is now very important. This is why the outbreak of fire is being minimized now with the help of these kind of installations. So that is what we are trying to demonstrate here. And they are still on the strapping system where fixing it is not a bit easy. But they are still on it trying to figure out which wire to put in each terminals is supposed to be. So right now, the switch sockets are already done with the doorbell switch, and a doorbell switch is very also important. Somebody will not go to your house gate if you don't have a telephone number of the person. You will not be able to, the person may not be able to know that you are around. But a doorbell switch is a switch will alert the person inside the house to show that, oh, somebody is at the door. There will be no need for knocking the door until your fingers pain you. So this is also a very advanced technology that is helping us to alert each other that rightfully I'm at your gate. No need to communicate, but verbally, but the doorbell is there to communicate to you with the person inside his or her house. So that is also a very important thing people also are used to now starting fixing on their gates, and it is also controlled with a doorbell, with a switch, which they call doorbell switch. So that is the use of a doorbell installed in a house. So right now they are with the fluorescent light. So another guy is trying to fix the distribution to where the all the wires meet to. Some call it a connection point. So right now they've separated the circuit into the installation into 3 different circuits. The circuit of the switch sockets, which are the power sockets where we help us to plug our electrical kettles, the electrical irons, the refrigerators, and so on, especially when we want to charge our mobile phones and our laptops usage when using them. That's the use of a switch socket outlet installed in a house. And the lights are for us to see without taking touch lights to need so that to see where you are going to. And the doorbell is there for you to be able to alert somebody when he is at your door. So the distribution there is to control all this installation into 3 different circuits will be drawn into the distribution so that it will be able to control all these 3 circuits in different ways. You will see the distribution is having many different breakers, like 4 single pole breakers and 1 double pole breaker. The double pole breaker is there to control the whole installation system. It's like it is the main switch, some call it. So these single pole breakers is their responsibility to control each circuit independently. You will see if there is a problem in anywhere, it is the socket or the single socket that is responsible for that circuit which is going to protect it. So the main breaker is there to do when the problem is beyond those single breakers, then the main breaker is there to do its job. That's the purpose of the main breaker. And if you look at it, these things are all in different sizes as we install it. It is not like we are going to use the same sizes of breakers. We use different size of breakers, like for the benefit of who don't know, the breakers are not supposed to be the same sizes. They should be different sizes according to the different appliances that they are going to be used, because not all the appliances take the same amount of current as it is. So depending on the type of appliances you are going to use, then you are able to determine the size of the breaker. So when it comes to light, we normally install lights with a small rate of breaker, which is called 6 arm or 5 arms. So you will see when it comes to power sockets or switch socket outlets, we normally install it, fix it under a 25 arm breaker or a 32 arm breaker, depending on the appliances you'll be using to the power sockets. So, and the sizes of the cables also are different, depending on the type of appliance you are going to fix under the installation. We have 1.5 cable, which we normally use to install it with lightning system, and use 2.5 cable to use and install it with power sockets, because we see power sockets normally take a lot of current when we are to use our appliances. For example, an electrical iron, which is a heating element that is fixed. So if you use 1.5 to a long duration of using that appliance may eventually end up melting the cable that is supplying the current to the electrical iron. But with 2.5, the size of it is a bit bigger, so it will be able to handle the electrical iron, any amount of current that it is taking. So these are the differences of the sizes of the cables. So right now they are about to finish the installation, trying to fix the distribution finally. And with the fluorescent, they are trying to fix the tube of it, which helps the lightnings to happen. I think we can have a power. I think we can have a power to plug it off. Power. Socket.
Hey, don't plug it.
Yeah, right now we are just about to complete the whole installation and demonstrate the lightning, how it will happen. You know? Do you check it? Is it okay? Yeah. Can you plug that, please? Now we're done with the installation, and now they are about to do the demonstration, how these things work independently. Check if there is power. There is no current. This plug, you need to plug it. Take this there. Be careful.
Thank you very much for your attention. We are now done with the installation. We are now to verify or to test our installation. how successful it is. Because in any installation one has carried out, the individual needs to cross-check all the work, as we are trained by our able professor here, our electrical installation lecturer, that we need to inspect all our works. Whenever we made an installation, before we leave the place, be it there is light or not, if there is no electricity, no light, we need to wait, be patient. So we cross-check everything, because electricity, my boss used to tell me, is fire. Electricity, it's fire and it's dangerous. So one has to be very careful. We are struggling. We need power to supply our installation. Just a minute. Wait. There's no light. We're not having here light. Sister Ben, huh? Is that just a minute? Is that just a minute? Anyway, everything here we threw with it. Just why did they abandon it? We need an extension, Mr. Sala. Okay,
Can you move it down here? Take it and move it here. No? That extension. Salah, is the extension? The extension is not a problem. Let them just fix it. Yes. Let it come bit.
So I'm not sure whether you will be able to see the installation very well. Sit and feel first. I said finish. Supply. Okay. On the breakers. So test everything. Now we have got power now. As you can hear, that's the sound of the doorbell. That is a doorbell. Those are the lightnings, as you can see. The doorbell is working quite well, and you can see the fluorescent light as it is working quite well as too. And this, as I was explaining, a strapping system. The light is now on. But say, let's say here is the bed, and here is the door of the bedroom. Right now, it is on. I on it now, let's say on the door of the house. I go to the bed, but I don't want to wake up again. I don't want to get up from the bed and then off the light. I can just put it in a very convenient place, the other switch, and just off it, and then take quite a good nap. That is the installation of 3 different lighting points, one of which is using a strapping system. And these are 3 single sockets. We could have just had a phone, so we try and see who is to volunteer, a phone. We see whether the sockets are working as well. No, but I believe it is it is working quite well because they're from, they're having their supplies all as in main supply we can see. And everything is, thank God, it's working quite well. So thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you once again. That's the demo, the demonstration from the domestic electrical installation students. And that is Mr. Lamin A. Dabo, one of their instructors. Another big round of applause for them, please. Okay, next we call upon the digital video editing production team led by Mr. Bakari Sao. Can we give them a round of applause as we welcome them, please? Unfortunately, they would have loved to show us the screen and others, but because of the sunlight and all of that, so I just allow it. They are only going to show us a demo of the.
Your name and your team.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Bakari Saho. I will be flying the DJI Mavic Pro 2. This is my team, the camera operators. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Hello, boy.
Okay, this DJI Mavic Pro have many features, but I don't like saying, so I prefer you guys see it for yourself.
So maybe you or someone tell us what is the use of the drone. When do you use how? What kind of? By how many meters?
Okay, this is a DJI Mavic Pro. This drone can fly 6,755 meters height and distance 19,665. And it has many features, but I would like to show you some of these features as I start. Okay, one of the greatest features of the DJI Mavic Pro is that when it detects an obstacle in front of you, it will automatically stop. It will not come towards you. So it will not touch anything. Example, for when the DJI Mavic Pro is flying and it detects an obstacle 2 or 3 meters, it will automatically stop and give you a warning notification there is an obstacle in front of you. Okay. As I am seeing now, the notification is already here. I wish there is any way I can show all of you people because the screen is too small for you people to see it. Another great feature is that you can use gestures. You can even use your bare hands to control the drone everywhere you want it to go. You can rotate it, fly it both forward and backward, left or right direction, and it will automatically follow whatever movement you do with your hand. But unfortunately, we cannot do all those features here because you need a vast environment where you can do all of those features because the drone is too fast. If I want to do that, it might strike some people here. Right now, I only fly only 35 meters, and it's showing me the whole horizon of the school. You can see the landscape everywhere you people are sitting. But this drone is programmed to fly only 500 meters in the school premises and outside. Right now, as you can see, as I am standing here, I can even see the beach in my phone. See how amazing is that? You can even sit your home and view thousands of miles in your home with just your phone with your phone and a piece of software. See how amazing is that? And in the Western world, they are using this drone to send application letters to different kind of locations. For instance, let me give you this quick example. For instance, if you go to Serekunda market, you got some fruits and you wanted to take it to one of your friends' house and it's not far. You just need to hang the plastic bag to the drone and direct the drone to that exact location, and then mark the location as the dropping point. The drone will go there and it will drop the thing, and then it will go back home because that future is already there. Okay, right now I will use the drone and take a video of all the sponsors here.
Right now, we are trying to take a picture of the.
Yeah, because of the motion detector, that's why I cannot come closer to you guys. It's automatically detecting there's an obstacle in front of me.
Okay, as part of the demo, I think right now they are trying to take a picture of the dignitaries. The MD is currently being captured. Mr. Lamin Tungara Ogamtel, MD, Deputy General Manager, Fat Fati also been captured. DHR, DCS, Mr. Sadio Khan been captured here. But just to assure everyone that at the end of the day, nothing will happen to the pictures, you know. And the DGTMI also, Brother Dumbia and other dignitaries, Madam Toure been captured, the Registrar Salah, yeah, and every other person. Thank you.
Max.
As you can see.
Where?
Yes, the demonstration he is doing is that the drum have a system which you know that if you set it on that system, you will not even touch any button. the more you move, any direction you move, the drone will follow you. So there are a lot of functions and there are a lot of things which you know that the drone can do, whereby if you only need to set it. If you set it, everything is set. Any direction you take, the drone will follow you. So that is also part of the video editing team and camera. Some of us are here having cameras and other stuff. It's all part of our field, has a video editor, because we did both video editing and camera operating. Some of my colleagues having a cameras here is all part of it. This drone here is taking a video. It's not just flying like that. Every activity going on right now, the drone is taking it. And every direction it faces is taking a video, like these other cameras, how they are taking the videos. So it's all part of it, likewise, and editing issue. So Bucks on a demonstration, which you know that, Bucks, I think you can explain something more for the people, because the time is out, but I think it will be very important to elaborate some of the things for people to know more about it. So the drone is gone, it's going, but it's not just moving or just flying. It's also on a walk that he is taking videos. Every activities, wherever it goes, is taking a video. So I think that will be very important for people to know about it. And also in the editing area, though here is very bright, we already work on a project which you know that we do it today in the morning, which you know that we will really want people to see it, and the guests and the managers here, we will really want them to see our job. But then here is very bright. With the projector is inside here, we already fixed everything, and our work on the editing side is already there. But then I'm sure Mr. MC, if time gives us, he will permit us, the guests, to go in and see our works on the editing area, because we are demonstrating here. But I think it will be also important to see our skills on editing, how we edit, because some of us here, we have all learned. But then, alhamdulillah, what we have learned, we want people also to see what we have done, so that it will be a great. I don't know what. Yeah. Okay. The time, because of time consumption, we can just elaborate some of the ethics on editing and how we do it. Editing is something which you know that is easier and not easier. Because all these media houses, if you look at them, like the TV, all the TV stations here, a TV cannot go without editor. An editor cannot go without a camera operator. And alhamdulillah, thank God, we did all video editing and camera operating. This is the basic to which you know that a TV station cannot go without editor and a camera operator. So, and camera operating always, it starts from a tripod. Like if you want, this is a tripod. Where is the tripod? The tripod, okay, like here, let me take the demonstration from here. This is called the tripod. So the tripod here is where everything starts. If you want to have a proper filming, like a proper production, you cannot do it without a tripod, because a tripod is something which you know that it will give you a proper level and a maximum balance that you want to have a good production. From the tripod, when you fix the tripod, you need to check in your water level, because it doesn't need to balance. Okay. Here, if you fix the tripod here right now, you need to check on your water level. Every tripod have a water level. A tripod, without a tripod, even in the international level, you cannot call yourself a professional cameraman, because production, when you are doing it, it needs to be clear and it needs to be somewhere which you know that it will not be like balancing. Okay. So when you put on the camera here, now the first thing you will need to do is that to on the camera. First, if you on the camera, everything will come up in the screen. But then at first, before started filming, what you need to check first is the focus of the camera. Because as we all hear, every morning if we wake up, we all struggle before we get to see something clearly. The camera lens is like an human eye lens. Before you start filming, you need to focus and make sure that everything in the lens, let it be clear. At first, then if you do that, you can start your production. When you start your production, from there, if the production is done, you come back to the editors. Sometimes you will be in the filming, you will have a problem, but then the editors can fix it. But one thing that the editors cannot fix is the voice. So that is why it is very important for every camera operator, my colleagues here, whosoever is working in any department. First, when you went for work, you first check your voice, because if the picture is dark, the editors can adjust it. They can manipulate it. That's because editing is also manipulating work. So they can manipulate it and adjust the brightness for the picture to be somehow better. But if the voice is not there, the editors cannot do anything, meaning your production have no use. So in that, so that is the number one key, which you know is that a camera operator also you should focus on. Okay, now when you come to the editing level, in every editing, like my colleagues here, the camera operators here, some will be live streaming and some will be recorded audios, like they will be broadcasted on the news streaming. So now what we do as editors, if the products comes, we just collect the products. The software we use is called Adobe Premiere. So when it comes, you just open the project. When you open the project, you get in the videos you want to take in. If you take in the videos, now you will look at every instruction have a setup, and there are materials and other stuff in that software which you know that some are razors, some are other things which you know that whatsoever you don't need in the project, you can cut it and remove it from the project. Okay, but the most difficult part of editing is to change the green background, because most of the media houses, they recorded a news and at the same time the editors will edit it and after they will present it. Some of the news are not live news. Some of them are recorded one. So now the green background, if you are using the green background, you need to be very careful, because there are a lot of setups which you know that you need to do to make sure that you have the proper setup for what you want. But then, okay, my colleague here, he want to continue. Back. Okay. Just 1 minute.
Okay, thank you. I will explain that part, the green screen.
Unfortunately, we have two projects. The one I presented is one of them. The other one, we wanted to present it outside here because this place is hot, and then the projector, you people might not see anything. That's why we made it inside the hall. So I don't know whether you people can just give us 1 minute for us to show you that project. It's 2 minutes video. You can just step in and then we'll all come back. Because we were expecting the graduation will be made in the hall. That's why we edited the video. So one of our classmates is a presenter. Now we use that part to broadcast a live news for us. All the video is edited. Everything is there. It's like normal television news they do on the TV every single day. I just want you people to see the tricks and how we transform the green screen and other things. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
All right. Can we give them a very big round of applause? That is the demonstration from the digital video editing side. Okay. Just been reminded that the second part, since that one has to be in the hall after the ceremony, our able guest of honor and few dignitaries will usher them inside the hall. That will come later. Thank you. Next, normally I have this Ustaz brother of mine. The very day they inform him that the wife gave birth to a bouncing baby boy, and he has been looking for, let me say, an offspring for many years. So the moment the news reaches him, he said, "Oh God, sometimes people say it's haram to dance." Sometimes he said, "But today, please allow me to dance." Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to entertain our guests and our family and everybody here. This is time for entertainment. So without much ado, this is a graduation with a difference. GTMI, we have twins. Twins. We have twins, sisters. They are our current IT student. They volunteered. They said on the very day of the graduation, we have a very educative poem for the especially for the young ones. So I would like to call upon Adama Bob and our Bob. Can you give them they have a poem? Adama Bob and our Bob, twins, to entertain. And please let's listen, huh?
Hallelujah, Africa.
Nen àndandoor bokku benn xel bokku benn xalaat tubaab yi nangu nañ suñu maam yooy xajal leen dañuy di làkk français ñi portugais ñi italien ñi anglais. This is our generation. This is our situation. This is our nation. And here is where our future lies. Digging, struggling, finding the roots to light, just to brighten and shine my faith. You can't change black to white. This is our life. Let's prepare our meals and eat to feed our nation with pride, striving, innovating, and pursuing our dreams to rise. For success is our pride. We have to return back Fekalafa. Chowli, Nilin Chukli, Chapala Sunurum Jim Kanam. Alwa wuli tesito watu sitale, siwa watu bantale, motado kulanye, fansa fefen fangwe. Yala gomut melot. Yada the moon testing a young boon. Africa can manuko hanyar la. Lolani ole, sinibom when you bole, tekeli yole. I got a whole lot of loss. Just think about it and make a move. Let's stop here today because no one deserves to pray. To live our life for another day. Being what I am made me stronger, lighter, and a good thinker. Changing my course was never written in my agenda. Jama weche kuna na reuni amen kham purujapa le reumi jem kanam. Nelin gole sunu gum gole sunu man yoku sunu kham na molo moy dole. Hallelujah Africa Nelin anor baku benahel baku benahlat tubabi lagulen sunu makai hajalalen
Wow, please, a round of applause for them. Please, thank you. Thank you. I'm so, our special guest, I can see him nodding, and the entire DID, I'm so they all appreciate that. Thank you. These are twin girls, Adama and our Bob from Bakau. When I mentioned it, they say we will come and sacrifice. And we are coming with more. We have a drama team, a student union in GTMI. These young people, as you can see, they have talents. All what they need is that sense of pushing and support. And I'm sorry, our MD and GM. Let me also at this juncture recognize Gamcel. They have sponsored these young graduates and some of our degrees, 75 t-shirts, Gamcel. Can you give a round of applause? Yeah, Borom. And Gamcel are coming out with a turnout strategy. Gambia Gamcel is your own. Gamcel is your own. So we thank Gamcel company our own. That's our own. And I'm sure these young people will team up to come out with more educative promotional videos for them. Thank you. Next, still on the entertainment side, we have a drama, a very educative drama. It involves drama and comedy. So please, dignitaries, distinguished guests, graduates, and those of you watching us live, please, I ask that you relax and enjoy. I now invite Adama, Barry, okay, the dramatists, we invite them, we give them just some time. I would also like to say that the lecturer for video editing, Mr. Ibrahim Sidat Sise, who is a staff at JRTS, over 15 years of job experience, been in Malaysia, in India. He could not be here today due to circumstances beyond his control. He's right now in Ghana to help one of our needs. So please, Mr. Ibrahim Sise, GTMI appreciate you, Gamtel appreciate you, Epsdp appreciate you, and your graduate, you can see it. Thank you. And equally, the drone that was just demonstrated here, initially when we bought it, it was difficult to assemble it. It was the students, some of the students, through their own creativity and research, they told the lecturer, please just give us few hours. Abdurrahman Jaite, can you give him a round of applause, Jaite? He went to YouTube and did in 2 days, he was able to gather the softwares and all the processes. So thank you, the students. Now we welcome the dramatists, please. Students, please, if they are ready, time is not on our side. Time is not on our side. This is GTMI graduation, and graduation with a different, especially this time around. We thank Gamsel management for the support. This is their school. Normally when I talk to people, I don't say GTMI, I say come to Gamsel school. Huh? Come here, come to GTMI. We have IT courses, business courses, telecoms courses, and other vocational skills training. This is Gambia's own, and working with our MDs, our GMs, our board, various boards, and the government, we will ensure that we will reach out to every corner of this country. GTMI is in Passy. GTMI is coming to Farafenni and other nations, so we are coming. Gambia does not only end in the Greater Banjul. GTMI, please, can I have them? Let them come. Now, can we welcome this drama? In drama, we all listen, please. New Degul, Ngalamoya, so that we can get it. Thank you, please, if they are ready.
La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasul. Li gën na fi am de. Suma kër bi tey ñu ngi am jàmm alhamdulillah. Jigéen bi nga xam ne every problème man dama sona. Suma kër bi everyday problème li mooy lan. Ah jigéen bi dama toroxal. Man ak suma njaboot bi kenn mënta am jàmm. Even xar yi ak béy yi ganaar yi sax mënuñu am jàmm li mooy lan. Jigéen boo xam ne everyday problème. Man bàyyi ma noppale ko xaw ma fan la dugal sax balaa mu ñëw sama ma amagum jàmm. Bàyyi ma xëcc toogagum xam nga anamu balaa muy ñëw man ma amagum jàmm ah jigéen bi moo ma sonal alhamdulilah am lii la ilaha illa Muhammad rasulullah kër bi ñun ne sonal te ñu am jàmm everyday problem
everyday problem yaa ngi daw dama dégg nga ne da ngaa takk jabar Dakar
non bul dem yow taxawal bul dem yow yow nu ma la tekkee ne ku noonu laa la war a bàyyee taxawal non positionnel quoi positionnel
ne da ngaa takk jabar
non nekkul loolu
da nga am nga takk jabar
non nekkul loolu wallahi yàlla xam na ne ma suma fukki xel laaru doon noonu man ñaan ma yàlla takk keneen pour lan yow laa am yow yaa ma fi nekkal yow yaay suma kër bi
doy na suma kër bi tilim naa la suma doom bi
yàggoon naa ko fi xool depuis boobu léegi maa ko fi xool mu ngi Seynabou yow la Seynabou yow ñaata yow la la woo yow ma wala fukki yoon nii rek nga métti ma jaxase ak sa yaay guddi ak bëccëg bay xale bi jommal na ma sa doom bi sonal na ma
Seynabou waxoon naa la nga bare kër bi lu tax balewuloo kër bi
loolu kañ la nii rek la mel
Seynabou lan la
sa diggante yow yaa bon xale bi nii rek la mel di ma jaxase ak sa yaay guddi ak bëccëg waa sa jikko la
loo bëgg
to study electrical installation, video editing. Yet still, getting in my
tena sa yaay mu ngi wax yow doo noppi
waxal sa doom bi noppi
noppil yow
xoolal gis nga man suma jamono lu ma xam si këri suma yaay bale fóot raxas bool ba ma sëy si sa papa am la soo man gis nga man amuloo feneen fooy dem jàngee budut nga bale loolu laa xamee jigéen
loolu lañ
xoolal
yow noppi yow
sa doom bi maa ngi si biir kër bi
yow sa bay su na yow everyday nii rek yow lii lan la ni bi nga bëgg a dekkee sa bay sa yaay xoj rek ku dégg ba cëg noppil yow
man dama nekk di bale di fumb di raasi bi te ana yow mën nga tata
sa yaay bu ma ko uti sa yaay bu ma ko doon uti noonu laa ko gisee bale raxas foot ba ma takka ko indi ko suuf
dama nekk di bale di fumb di raasi bi te
loolu lañ la amee bale
man fu ma jéem ak suma yaay suma pap suma mi ne génn si kër bi suma ko melentaan mais lu war rek mu def li mo suma moo ko tax man
They got by you wall. Don't they ham boy? They got by you wall boy. Don't they ham boy? Yeah, nigga see near country. No for the many. They got by you overlap. Get away over the water. I am talk to the guy. I don't start the child boy. I am in low but it is man, guy. So we should do something for our nation and stop this thing. Hey, can I certificate who won't the later? What certificate the letter? Hey, nigga! Why nobody there, boy? So they know they nobody there. Boy, hold on, jealousy. Boy. So I got talk to boy, I'm not change. They got a war boy, don't they ham boy? No. Let's do something for our nation. Let's do something. Listen, you know that we do your. You wouldn't be taken. Huh? You know what I want? Oh, nigga, don't make some bitch.
Why you towel lose? I'm just like that. Towel lose. You know what you do? Need to go boy. Business are you talking about?
You don't look at come away.
Business are you talking about?
So all I was my brother, you said soon you you need some different direction. You don't put your food in a set. You said, and you're the person get away. Carry me the people who got a line of GT and I don't have to back a certificate is correct. So you're in the GTM. I want out the leader, smart nigga, one boy. If you have some again, the man of a leader, the man for certificate, you learn 9 from 9. I am going to talk, Nicola, the leader, I am going to see it.
So we get one. I don't want to say you might be going to water. You need some more.
This is the current situation. This is our generation. It's leading us, our country. This is the current situation. Let's stand firm, taking our belts, work towards the betterment of our country. If we don't stay here, develop our nation, who else will you think will stay and develop our own nation, the Gambia, our homeland? Let me take care of you. Let me bolo sinu heli ligay japali sinu jam kanam. My youth, GTMI is the solution. GTMI is the foundation, the skill we have.
Once you hear this girl is speaking, for me, I'm going. I have advised you a lot.
Kila boy meleza alu wani dengarane.
Sondemba wewe
Kila ni baya ba wewe le mudan kidi ama nyum tanga.
So no la ti mo nyuwo boy.
Ni ko la wo wa a.
Ni eno parale nyu to boy. Ni ko to pa boy.
La sonde du manya. Abo.
Mat pare uma gay ay dina le wonale man gis nga buma ko joxe suma xale le pour ne tuy dem na qualifying de dama ko door bo gene bon bi ki xale dañ ma hatal bes bu nekk rawati na doomi njeme bu bon boobu noonu bu may gis noonu xale boobu moo ci gën a bon waaye am na sens bu ma ko ne tuy qualifying sa morom yi
wala dañ la tuy wa tuy wa ken yo an tuy
loolu kañ la
yo nga xam ne su ma moo la takk tapé bi la do yo ken tuy wa ken
attention yo
ko yi sa dégg naa la de
loolu kañ la
yo sa naa si ñoo xam ne ñoo war a doole lu nekk si biir àdduna bi yow gis nga ñoo ñu la nekk di wax noonu yëpp dëgg la yaa ngi nii dara si biir kër bi waaye liggéey bu dee bëccëg foog soo ndaw yi def leen ko
maye man loolu laa tekkee sa yaay yow dégguloo ma
man déggu ma moo tax xam naa de réew mi la bu la dee yaa ngi nii di jooye nangu la waa daw ba dem jàng nekk fi di la liggéey loo every day and night mi ni man moom moo leen taka
waaw sa yaay moo nekk kayiti kër bi kayiti kër bi moo ko ne lu ko ne moo fi daw guddi ak bëccëg yëpp moo fi daw sa yaay moo moom kër bi sa yaay moo ma taka ma seel ko noppil waxtaane ba sonn man nii sa bàyyi la su may wax nga noppi xale bi yow yaa bon nga noppi
man noppiwuma man maa ngi dem booti nga xam nga su ma su fekkee tey dara du baax
si yow sa yaay ni nga dëkkee jaxase nga mag sa yaay dama xoj ba ma xaw ma lan laa niroo léegi yow yaa bon yow nii rek
suma nijaay de balewut kër bi suma nijaay de defut dara lii du ko laal nijaay Basiru kaay papa Basiru kaay
waaw loola lu may wati maa jàmm
takal nga suma doom bi daf ko dem jaay
non léegi la fi nekkoon de
loolu def si kër bi loolu def si néeg bi
non dama doon déglu kii naka tudd na sax moo nekk gam gars yi seet
directeur bi xam nga daf doon wax si radio bi tout
kooku dafa important trop foog nga déglu ko
understand na so dang doon déglu loolu baax na konte lii fokkati ko nga konte ko
lii moom bijji na de
te lii amul guddi
waaye loolu taxawaay déglu ma wax naa la yow yaa moom kër bi
dama déglu rajo
yow ñu
moo fi daw
di ak bëccëg ma ne ana Seynabu yow moom nii rek nga dëkkee jege ma fi yow ilaha
yow yaa bon
wóor déglu ma yow
mooy nga takka ndox bi nga jox ko mu dem jaay
man takka naa ko di yow ko kañ la ay xale bi yow yaa bon xanaa bëgg sa bay laal lii tey yow nii rek nga dëkk di ma aaye nii rek pour lan ay noppi yow yow yaa war nange rek yow ko du sa xale bi
Dear parents, these are the future leaders. If we don't help them to pursue their dreams, to stand on their toe and own the country. No one else will. Nan lañu jàppale suñu doom na ñooy amee dëkk bi ëllëg. The solution, the situation, our nation is owned by us. Nobody here who come from anywhere to develop our nation. It is us who will stand firm, work towards the betterment. Maa ngi leen di ñaax nañ lañu jàppale suñu ay doom ci lépp luñ bëgg a def ndax seen njëriñ suñu njëriñ. yaa gis nga kii lu mu nekk di wax yëpp dëgg la war naa leen bés wane ngeen dem bay ma dem jàngi ngeen bay maa ngi wax nga tegal sa boppam.
dégg nga nag tey laa la xamal ne kër bi man maa ko moom. kii suma kër la man maa ko jënda. maa ko jënda suma kaddu moo fi dox pour di am bëccëg xale bi dina jàngi dina jàngi de. foofu laa yem xale bi tey laa koy dugal école mu jàngi waaw xale bi dina jàngi.
suma doom rus naa sax starting from today di nga dem school xam nga man xawma woon jigéen bu jàngee dina dimbale waajuram man dama fogoon ne jigéen liggéey kër rek mooy waram. Starting from today di nga jànga suma jëkkër yaa moom kër bi waaw.
yow mos nga gis nguur bu jeexul ki ngeen yaa jëme sa nguur bi jeex na mu abal ñeneen tey nga ma abal nag tey laa nekk suma baati na tey kër bi maa ko moom maa ko jëndatoo suma kaddu moo fi daw mu neex ko mu nanga di ko di nga jàngi waaye waxuma la nga jàngal. Okay,
bandiraɓe am musidɓe am fulɓe wonɓe ɗo ɓe nene ɓen ko baba ɓen je galle ɗen kono ko nene ɓen wawata jogade haray mi acci ɓiɗɗa on o yehi jangi ɓe pare tami limo buga wax mooy papa yi ñoo moom kër yi papa yi dañ leen war a jox kaddu si kër bi papa yi ñoo nekk li nekk boo déggee doom barke xamal ne si papa bi la jugee soo di bi tay baalal naa sama jëkkër moo moom kër bi jox naa ko sama baat jërë ngeen jëf.
Please, a very big round of applause for these young people, these very talented young ones. I think the message itself is enough. There is no need for anyone to explain. Next, while we welcome, that you're going to see, we say Gambia is one. Gambia is one. Since time immemorial, since our great fathers, the people of this country, all tribes have been living in harmony, in peace and love. You're going to see a cultural dance that truly showcases the uniqueness, the unity and oneness of Gambians. So please, next is going to be a cultural dance. I wish time will allow me to also what the drama to explain it in the Kia Mandinka and the Baribu Mandinka. But because I understand the MD is from Baribu, so we will just allow that. So, but I think everybody understand the message. Next is going to be a cultural dance. So please, can we have them? Quick. Okay, two of them will be part of, so we just give a minute while we welcome them, please. Please, Maria, let somebody come. All right. So definitely these young people, the last 2 weeks, they were having some sleepless nights. They volunteered their own transport fare. And they would, when I forwarded the idea, I said, Mr. C said GTMI belongs to us. We are also partners. And they are the one who came out with this drama. No one guided them. It was their own idea. Even weekends, they do come here on rehearsal. So can we give them another round of applause while we welcome them? Please, time, please. Ibrahima, can they come? Okay, please. We have an artist here. We have 3 artists here. One of them was a product of GTMI, Ibrahim Jallo. He's on the high table there at the corner. Very soon you're going to see him. Culture, arts and culture, we want to promote that. So very soon you will see him. We also have, we don't only have 2 directors here. I said Deputy General Manager, Director, and all the HR directors, this DCS. But today, on stage here, you're going to be
we're going to welcome musical director. I call him the musical director. He's an artist. Can you give him a round of applause? He is somewhere hiding. So many directors here today. Like I said, it's only GTMI that can bring you this, to entertain and educate you. And anywhere you are, it's live and direct from our GTMI campus in Carnifing in partnership with Epsdp, a project under the Ministry of Trade. We once again recognize them. This is not the first time. I think this is the third or fourth time. So we want to once again thank them, and we want to recognize the presence of the Gamtel Public Relations Manager. Can you give him a round of applause? He was late to be aware. You are most welcome. We also recognize all our dignitaries for the sacrifice. Today is Saturday. All of you, especially our dignitaries, they are busy. Most of them, you see them, they have sleepless night. Because like I said, our new management, Gamtel, they have a strategy to turn things around. So I call on every Gambian to support Gamtel. From fiber to ADSL internet, basically, to cheaper and faster internet connections. Gamcell, we are aware that they started building some cell sites. They are starting from the rural areas, meaning they don't want to leave everyone side. So by the time Gamtel network reaches KMC, the greater Banjul areas, I think all the Kamarakundas will leave all other lines. So we appreciate Gamcell once again for the sponsorship of this program. Thank you. And I hope that this is not the first time, by the way. Gamcell have always been partnering with us. So we thank you through the Deputy GM. Please extend this message to the GM and all of you. And wherever you say Gamcell, it's the same parent. So please, hello. Time is going. Time. Anna, can you come, please? Can I have a few of you come? Others can join you later. Can I have them here, please? Time is gone. Some of these people have been here since 9. We thank you all for your patience. We thank you, family members. We share with you the joy, this great moment, and we wish them the very best of luck for the future. And I hope their graduation also inspires other young people in this country, 18 to 35 years, young people. You can do it. You have GTMI, you have all the tertiary institutions. You have electrical installation. That's a skill when you have it. You don't even need to rely on someone else, a business, because definitely no government, no institution can employ every young people. But when you have a life-changing skill, that's your own. If you have employment elsewhere, it's still your own. Evening time, other time, you can make money. Imagine if somebody is to install your satellite or your house for you, electric, domestic. How much? Not 20,000 is probably it's a Kianka and a Badibunka who are cousins. He will say, because you are my cousin, give me 20,000. Or it's because maybe a Fula and a Jola, if you know, because Gambians are very considerate. But apart from that, just one full house can cost you more than a $15,000 or $100,000. So that is the kind of program, that is the kind of training that GTMI is coming, life-changing skills. Imagine digital video editing production. Even you have a ceremony, a wedding ceremony. Let us patronize them, please. Call upon them. They can do it for you, these young people. And right now, we are also coming out with a GTMI YouTube channel very soon. You will see many of these young people coming out with more educational dramas, more educational events. So we will call upon our able MD, the PRO, the GM. We will continue to knock at your doors. And like always, you've been supporting. So we will reach out. Very soon they will see us because we want them to help Gamcell, and GTMI. This is your own. All right? So that's it. Now we welcome a cultural dance. Cultural dance, please. Time is gone. That's the mic. DJ, yeah. DJ music. I think they have given you what kind of music? DJ, talk to him. Yes, DJ. So they are just trying. Like I said, this is a cultural, but in it, you all come to see the message. It's simply showing you the diversity and the oneness of this country. Please, DJ, time is gone. Okay, we just give them a few minutes or a few seconds for them to. Okay, DJ, can you play another thing? Wala di ngay gis din wala, it's not possible. Thank you, Studio. Gis na. Sure. It's not going.
Sure. Your camera. Try not to man. Keep it for me. I'm coming. Just keep it. All right, thank you. Yeah, hello, hello. All right, all right, all right. Please, a round of applause for that one. Oh, what a wonderful cultural dance. I only wish I still have my dancing boots, but I left them at Armitage Senior Secondary School. I remember Madam Ture can be on every Saturday. There is this impromptu program. And when I was in the Salem areas too, I used to enjoy the Mbala. All right, thank you so much. Next, we have an artist. Can we put your hands together? Okay, let me allow them to. The artist on stage was our own GTMI student. He did IT course from foundation to diploma. That only shows you the importance of knowledge and skill in any art or field. So, without much ado, we welcome Ibrahim Jallo with the stage name Imaji. Can we give him a round of all the way from Bijilo? Imaji, if you're from Bijilo or a young person.
DJ, hold the sound for me one more time. Assalamu alaikum. Sending my greetings to each and every one of you right now in the house. This is your boy Imagdi. I just have to correct my lecturer there, Dabo. I go by the name Ibrahim Anjai, well known as Imagdi. Okay, this special song I'm about to perform is specially made for our Scorpions, as we know that very soon they're about to play their debut for another qualifier round at Senegal. So this is specially made for them. Selector, give it to them. Let's go. No time to waste. Yeah. You touch guy. I Scorpion. Stand up. We started from the bottom, now we at the top. We are Rama, Scorpion, Defnian Lulen, our nation proud, what they got condemned, Sophia Montamune. Oh, yeah, Viva Gambia, Lamlino, come on. Soon players sing a papa, Nugika. Oh, yeah, la cabaro of Laijala, Steve Tarawale. Iwa Jola, Ibrahim Kohli say, Ibrahim Kohli. The way you ball, the way you play, you just score like Ronaldo. My brother hate, and no say you too fast. My brother hate, and no say brother you too fast. Okay, let's go with another track. Hey. Imagine him back. House music. Yeah, hey. Man bugo malu lenari. Suko jare sa motor need my gun. Soon kuto kai why. Wanna be a friend with time more than that. Hey, yeah, these niggas don't like me. They don't wanna see me close to you anymore. Hey, so I tell them, say, I wanna be there for you. Give you many love that you go cherish. Wanna be your puppy, baby, would you mind make we hang along? Girl, your body lit, your body sweet, baby girl, you was in commotion. Yeah. Sumbuto na ya dinna, denite jambo samante borila. Sumbuto na ya dinna, denite jambo samante borila. Sumbuto ikana kire, sumpurnyima wayo ikana kire. Ikana kire, sumpurnyima wayo ikana kire. Nimeje mbukasino, nimeje wayo mbukasino, no. Ikana kire, sumpurnyima wayo ikana kire. Ichiko, ila nyinya na muso, Ichiko, ila nyinya mota mate. Time Valentine, I'm calling you. Namanala tora, put you rush into my room. Make me scream some day. Me giving up your head up at the left taxi, Nambarama. So you may be songama. Oh, time I give you banana. Girl so juicy, ananase. So baby, Nambarama, Nambalutinya. Girl, I wanna give you ginger. Can you wrestle mania? Here go. Selector. Hey, yo, thank you so much. And I'm sending shout-outs to all the graduates right now. I'm happy for you people. Thank you so much. And shout-outs to all the MDs in the building right now.
Can you give him a round of applause, please? Like I said, he was a GTMI product, and we are proud to be associated with him. T Small was also my own classmate here, 2005, Ibrahim Suso. The wife of Badi Bunka, Bintu, also from GTMI. So basically, GTMI has been contributing in different ways. Thank you, Kong, and we wish you the very best, all the way from Bijilo. When I called him just last week, he said, you know what, that's my school. I'm coming. Pro bono, thank you. Next artist on stage here is like a family to GTMI. Any time you have a program, he's willing to come. Another young one, all the way from London corner. That was this Nigerian. I understand he will keep tricking people. So the back way, he will tell people, the sort of way to UK, London, you go to Gambia, a country called the Gambia. As for a community, there is a place called London. So it's the easier way. So he come here when just to sort the long story, he came to Serakura. I say, but this guy says it's called London Corner. He said, London Corner is just a settlement. It's not UK. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This London Corner, Pasiango, please, let's welcome on stage. That is Ibrahim's favorite and my own favorite and everyone's favorite. Now, Imaji also our favorite. Can we welcome him? Please, can you give a round of applause? Pasiango, all the way from London Corner, Serakunda. DJ, yeah, Pasiango, please. So they will just do money, wow. Yeah, so please, just a few minutes. You will see Pasi, like you said, is a brother too, is a family, and his friend director. They are young artists that needs our support, huh? And then, so just a moment. So director is his personal friends. They are young artists all the way from Serekunda, London Corner. I think they are now top artists, just like Imaji. They are top artists, you know. And so, but for this one, anytime.
Yeah, greetings everyone, you know. Shout out to all the students here, the ex-students, you don't know. And big up to all the hustlers who hustle to make your family proud, you don't know. Like this, everyone. If you're hustling to make your family proud, like this. Big up. Play it again, Mr. DJ, you don't know. Yo.
So we hustling hard. Hustle car the bills have to pay off. No winner, no need no day off. Hustle car the bills have to pay off. Get all you have to hustle. Hustle car the bills have to pay off. No winner, no need no day off. Hustle car the bills have to pay off. Hustle. Aye. We are hustling hard just to make mama proud. Want make it in a life without doubt. The realest youths knows what me talk about. Want make a back some money, east, west, north and south. To be poor is a crime and you know. Please stop knocking me door. Because me want reach higher level. Please don't just track me down from the low. Hustle car the bills have to pay off. No winner, no need no day off. Hustle car the bills have to pay off. Get all you have to hustle. Hustle car the bills have to pay off. No winner, no need no day off. Hustle car the bills have to pay off. Aye.
Me the pandy hustling, give me my own. Wanna buy my brother and sister iPhone. Take yours and give me my own. Don't know. And if you love money, me want rich more than you could have think. Believe. Paper, paper, the paper, money paper, paper. Money me want buy a big house and a Kia. Step in Europe without no back door. Want see me life turn like a banker. Me want see me white glitter like diamond. Me want famous like King Solomon. Want live me life happy more than anyone. Wanna build a big Batman son in Netherland. Me tell them, me want this, me say me want that. Want enjoy myself in a every chill spot. Money, 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 me no go beyond that. I saw me there, figure start from start. So up yourself if you no love money. If you know want every gal I call you honey. Believe me if me say you must be funny. You are funny. M-O-N-E-Y. 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 Me want for rich, come me want the money paper. M-O-N-E-Y. 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 Me want for rich, come me want the money paper. Make $1 billion, be a money leader, make the whole of them falla. Forever rich can be no bank robber. Make sure you do big for your grandmother. Search for your own dangawara amdara. Never you feel mine and go to one another. Pull up that song, yeah, I don't know. Thanks a lot, man.
All right. Thank you, Pasiango. Can you give him a round of applause, please? Like I said, he too is part of GTMI family. Anytime you have an occasion, it's just a simple hello, bro. He's willing to cancel all other programs. You can see them. Next, like I said, we have so many directors and we recognize them from Gamcel and others. But there's another director. He's the director, the young artist director. All the way from London, Konosera Kundaya. Can you put your hands together for director?
Yeah, assalamu alaikum everyone. Big up GTMI family, yeah, the graduates and then the parents and everyone around, yeah man. I salute you all. Yeah. DJ. Yeah. li gaay di kebetu laa jàpp xel bi toj génn tafu ko li ngeen di dégg mooy dàq pour classe rek te dofuloo danga di gune dalal digle cangaay te dofuloo soo déggee lii nga naan da xel a gi na ñëw paaka xam nga du kenn si yéen ku ma jege kana am may ni may tegee defee tey leen def tegte rek le damay tiba si digga bi takatiki daan dóor mu denu déggu déglu dégku jël ku du may door na li ngeen di jàpp lay cefetu yeah GTMI I salute you all man yeah directeur yaaga mun di def démba balaa tey di ñëw boy oote mën a ren di fekk sa paaka ñaw man maa gën a tànga bal man maa leen mën niga si maa leen mën yeah may xaaj bit bi dox si kit si kos sa brain mu taal sa fit bi kon maa leen mën niga si maa leen mën loo depa ma dipi ko loo teg ma koppa ko dofu loo ne dégguloo raka nga dal son boy maa gën a tànga bal loo depa ma dipi ko loo teg ma koppa ko dofu loo ne dégguloo raka nga dal son boy maa gën a tànga bal boy may ki leen mën boy may ki leen mën da ngeen yéegoon wàcc dañ leen kos ngeen bañ a tàkk suñ xol ngeen bëggoon a paat da tàkk xal hip hop lañ fal gom-gomi la ñuy sempi teg amatu toog jóg dem la yokka jéegoo gën a dox rap ci ki ko man égal dégg mooy mandu fekki tey lay rendi bu dee deretu baat du bàyyi loos respecté ki ko man sinon boy tey nga gaañu kan la man la nan la wan la dangay laajte tey ma wan la xaalis si waxande talu tafukat si marché loo dépa ma dipi ko loo teg ma koppa ko dofu loo ne dégguloo raka nga dal son boy maa gën a tànga bal loo dépa ma dipi ko loo yeah 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 the girl of my life sa mbëggeel sap ni knife suma xol yaa ko fent sawaral nga ma lu nekk xam naa ne duma la bàyyi gëm naa ndax mbir bi yow la yeah
And every other equipment we have should all face the VIP, because the guest speaker can you bring the other one? Bring the other one. Okay, this one is here. Okay, take that. All right. Okay, please. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I think here this is good for all. You want for the son for? No, it's fine. All right. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to listen to a word of wisdom, a word of advice to the graduates from our special guest and our guest speaker for the occasion. Someone whose life is an inspiration and can be one for any young person. This gentleman is a Gambian. This gentleman equally left the source of this country to go and uplift himself to secure relevant skills in the area of technology. He has worked in the United States of America for many, many years. But because he's a patriot anywhere they are, they said country first. He decided a few years ago to come back to serve his country. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, can you please put your hands together to welcome our special guest, the Managing Director of GAMTEL, Mr. Lamin A. Tunkara. Mr. Lamin A. Tunkara is our special guest and guest speaker, the current very able Managing Director. If I am GAMTEL staff, can you put a hand together? We are happy, Mr. MD. We are happy to have you, and we wish you the very best, you and your management, so that God will help you to take this country, our nation's pride, both GAMTEL, GAMCEL, to the level. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. A'udhu billahi minas shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. In the name of the mighty God, the most beautiful, beneficent, and the most merciful. Representative of Ministries of Higher Education and ICT, Deputy General Manager GAMCEL, Director of Human Resources GAMTEL, Director of Gtmi, Director of Customer Service GAMCEL, Gtmi Management, Mr. Baji of Epsdp, invited distinguished guests, graduating class, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you all. I am honored to be part of this historic event as your guest of honor and guest speaker. This is in no small measure gratifying and equally phenomenal. Thank you. I'm grateful to the Epsdp. I am grateful to Epsdp for the support to facilitate this project that we are celebrating, likewise the graduates. It is truly exciting to witness the show of talent exhibited by graduates, and uniquely symbolic to know that a great number of these graduates are females. Thank you, Mr. Sao. Thank you, Mr. Dabo, for taking us through a live demo of the different technologies. I hope this show of talent will attract attention and support to encourage the whole concept of gender balance. Kindly allow me to briefly give you a historical perspective of our partnership with Ministry of Trade and Employment with the EPSDP. Our partnership with EPSDP project under the aegis of MOTI started in 2018 with an agreement to train 120 youths in the areas of satellite installation and repairs, solar installation and repairs, laptop repairs, mobile phone repairs, Cisco networking CCNA was signed. It is refreshing to know that the trainees under the first batch of this project graduated in 2019. The main objective of this project was to minimize youth unemployment and also a way of curbing the backway syndrome. That is the illegal migration of youths to Europe. You will agree with me, or you will agree with us, that the journeys to the backway are perilous and had inflicted lots of suffering to many Gambian families, among others. But with this wise investment by the EPSDP project in youth empowerment through skill acquisition, the youths can use this newly acquired skill for their livelihood through self-employment or gainful employment. This is a renewed hope for the youths of the country and others. But the story didn't end here. After what was a successful implementation of the training project by GTMI, the 2019 batch, EPSDP came back calling for more partnership. This time, the training was for unemployed youths in the twin emerging areas of domestic electrical installation and digital video editing and production. We are here today joining with you to celebrate our graduates of the second batch. This is indeed a cause for celebration, as these youth with their new skill set can enter the labor market to positively contribute their quota in national development. We are hopeful that the skills gap that exists in the market in the areas of domestic electrical installation and digital video editing and production will be narrowed. Youths have an important role in national development as key players in the informal sector, which unfortunately still largely dominated by non-Gambians. This intervention resonates very well with the UN Sustainable Development Goal, that is SDGs, in poverty reduction, decent work, and economic growth. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we must recognize and encourage technical vocation and education training TVET. Whilst many of us may not have the opportunity to take the traditional academic route, the option of vocational education and training are equally a very sure way of achieving key objectives of preparing ourselves for the job market. Tibet has become an integrated part of nation building because of its impact on economic growth and overall national productivity. This is because it provides students with life skills that stimulate their creative and innovative ideas needed to survive in the competitive business world of the 21st century. The The business environment is changing at a very fast pace due to the undeniable influence of rapidly emerging and changing technologies in a fast globalizing world. This has increased the demand for variety in human skills necessary to respond to such drastic changes in a competitive manner for economic progress and business survival. We cannot conclude with sharing some thoughts with you, the graduates, and I must begin at this juncture to heartily congratulate you, the graduates, on your impressive achievement. At this point, I would like for you to join me to give them a round of applause. Now that you are equipped with these skills, go forward and partake in the market out there. Take on the outside world. Take advantage of what it has to offer. Make sure your presence is felt. Change your lives and the lives of others around you. God be with you all. Congrats. To all those who did their best to make this day a reality out there, for those behind the scene, we salute you all. I thank you all for your kind attention. God bless us all and God bless our nation. Thank you.
Thank you. That's the managing director of GAMTEL, our guest speaker for the occasion. We thank you for that powerful message. Congratulations once again. Like he said, he recognizes the effort of everyone who made this day possible. I just want to say that we also have in our midst one of the lecturers for technical drawing, Mr. Albert Mendy, is also in our midst. And like the MD highlighted, this is a collective effort. Possibly people are just seeing me being the MC, but there is a team. We have a team, GTMI Events and Publicity Committee. I'm just the vice chair. Our chair is no other person but Ms. Kumba Sabali. Can you give her a round of applause? She's the lady going. We also have in our midst Mrs. Fatu Drame Gay. Fat Drame, can you give her a hand of applause? Fat Drame, Fatundao, brother Ibu Jenkins, and Ibrahim Bojang. We thank you and all other GTMI staff. Next is just award of certificates. We go direct to award of certificates, please. Can I have Kumba Fandimbalan to help me, please? Please. All right. Award of certificates, but before to the graduates, we have some letters. But we'd like to invite our colleague, the registrar of GTMI, Mr. Demba Sala, to just give us a synopsis of the ABMA letters. Mr. Sala, please, can you welcome him? Thank you, Brother Sala.
Thank you very much, MC. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, MD. It's okay. Distinguished guests, members of the high table, Mr. Omar Baji, project manager, graduating students, invited guests, and members of the press. It is an honor to stand here to recognize the achievements of some of our outstanding students on our ABMA programs, specifically the business management area. Probably some people will tend to ask what ABMA is all about. Is the Association of Business Managers and Administrators of the United Kingdom. It's an awarding body, and they offer professional qualifications. And GTMI have been in partnership with this awarding body to offer professional qualifications in engineering, management, marketing, and HR. Over the years, we've been receiving awards. This is not the first of its kind, and we thought it's fitting to recognize the achievements of these students in our recently concluded September 2021 examinations. Having said that, this is just to manifest that GTMI is in partnership with quite a lot of renowned examining bodies, just to make sure that we offer not only relevant, but quality qualifications to Gambians and non-Gambians residing in the Gambia. And this has been demonstrated in most sectors of our economy. Having said that, we would then invite the MC to call on the deserving students. Of course, they include most of our, two of our GAMTEL own staffs. Having said that, we would recognize and congratulate MD and of course DHR and his team for spending so much money in capacity development of our staffs. Having said that, these are no other person other than Hadilei, who unfortunately could not be here with us because she is out of the country, but she is ably represented by her husband. And we also have Alan Christopher Allen, who is also a GAMTEL staff. And we also have Fatu M. Toure, who is also a GAMTEL staff. These are the most outstanding students of this 2021 September series. ABMA have sent a commendation letter recognizing their efforts. And this to say that we would seize this opportunity to thank our able lecturers who have been doing wonderfully well and making sure that these students are equipped with whatever it takes to be able to sit to these exams and achieve these outstanding results. Mr. MC, I will from now on allow you to continue with the presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Sala, for that. Okay. All right. Without much ado, now we're going to, before we award certificate to the graduates or graduates, there are 3 letters like Sala explained. Actually, it's 4, but the other one is not here. That was a letter of commendation from ABMA UK, first issued, awarded to GTMI or given to GTMI for its wonderful quality delivery and facilities that we have. So that is not here. We were on. Okay, Salah is going. Well, in that, while Salah is bringing that, we would like to call this a letter that the MD is going to give it to, and these are the beauty is these are his own staff. Fatmata M. Toure. Fat M. Toure is a GAMTEL staff, sponsored by GAMTEL. Christopher Allen is a GAMTEL staff, sponsored by GAMTEL. And Hadilei, GAMTEL staff, sponsored by GAMTEL. This means to GAMTEL, training and development of their staff is key. And equally GAMTEL. So I would like to first call on Fatu Toure to receive her letter of commendation from ABMA UK. Please, Fatu Toure, can we give her a round of applause? And we invite the MD to kindly give. Time is not that I would have read, but then there's no time. Yeah, okay. No, a second. Okay, while she's working, let me just quickly. As you may be aware, ABMA Education issues Outstanding Achievement Awards to learners, each series that have stood out as someone who has achieved something outstanding. I am delighted to advise you that you were put forward for this award for your achievement in professional business management, level 6. And according to UK exams, level 6 is equivalent to a degree. Because some, let me make it clear, some universities in UK recognize ABMA level 6. Other universities all over will require the particular student to do a top-up. So Without much ado, I would like to call on Mr. Lamin A. Tunkara, MD, to kindly give this letter to Fatu M. Ture, his own staff. Please, a round of applause, please. And congratulations, Fatu. Next, we call on, we understand that Hadilay is unavoidably absent, also your staff, MD, but she have a family member. I forget, please. The husband, what's the name? Sorry. The name, sorry. We have, in fact, no better person to receive. Even if she was around, I would have advised her to allow the husband. Can you clap for the husband of Hadilay? This must be a joyous moment. From this side. Award to his own queen, the queen of the house. Hadilay, this the letter being received. Thank you. Congratulations, Hadi. Congratulations, Mr. Nyang. You are the kind of husband this nation needs. One that will encourage wives. We call on the third recipient of the letter from UK, our own brother, one of the few people that ensures that Gambia tastes international glory in terms of football. That is if you remember 2005, where we have the Jallos and the right, the stopper, we call it the goalkeeper or the stopper, is no other person but Christopher Allen. Can you welcome him, please? Another intellectual, top class, my own student. We are proud of him. He also received a letter from ABMA UK, the famous Christopher Allen before you. So the MD is, sorry, thank you, sir. The MD is giving the award to his own staff. Like I said, the entire management, the DHR is here, Mr. They are all smiling. Training manager. And so this also motivates the company. Gamtel is number one. It's known for capacitizing. And I hope this continues. Congratulations, brother Chris. And if you are watching ABMA students, I hope next one, we're going to call more of you. Last but not least for the UK, ABMA UK. Thank you, MD. You can kindly take your seat. We would like to invite Deputy GM Gamsel to give the letter of commendation to GTMI as an institution to be received by DGTMI, please. Thank you. Deputy GM Gamsel is party handing over letter of commendation to GTMI, and the letter is being received by the MD, sorry, the director of DGM, Mr. Malik Ba. Congratulations. Congratulations, director and all staff of GTMI, and this also, I hope the same. These appreciations motivate all of us, all of you. Now, award of certificates. The certificate, please. We have them here. Students, we don't have much time, so if you hear your name, please kindly work and receive your certificates. They are bringing them, my sister Fatu. Award of certificates to the graduates. And like we will want to call on the MD, being the special guest speaker, to start awarding certificate to the graduates. Yeah. Okay. We are starting with the electrical installation students. First, please, the MD will. Ibrahim Alum, can you give him a round of applause? Ibrahim Alum. Congratulations, Ibrahim. The MD will issue few and others will follow. Ibrahim Alum, congratulations. Remove it from the Okay.
It's important that it's in merit order. Yeah, that's true. It's the top.
Okay. All right. Congratulations, Ibrahim. Certificate being handed by MD. Next, still the MD. Kindly stay for us few. We call on Ibrahim Sila. Please, can we welcome? Please give him a round of applause, please. It's not easy, yeah. Congratulations, Ibrahim, awarded by MD Gamtel. Congratulations, Ibrahim. These are the electrical students. Congratulations. Congratulations. We call on Masane Jaju. Masane? Huh? Jaju or Jeju, you know their pronunciation. Okay. Okay, what's the name of the brother? Okay, Masane Jeju, who is unavoidable but to be received, certificate received by his brother. Can we give him a round of applause? He's received on behalf of his own brother. Another joyous moment. Congratulations. Congratulations to your brother. Yes, please, kindly. Ibrahim Sambu, wherever you are, kindly, please, time is gone. Kindly help us. Ibrahim Sambu, please. These are electrical students. After the digital, Ibrahim Sambu. Kumba Jobate, the first lady, young lady to receive. Can you give her a round of applause, Kumba? Jobate. Another second lady, Bintu Kuyate. Please, congratulations, And I want to say that his own husband, is a Gamcell staff. So DGM, that's your own, can say is your wife, your young wife. Congratulations, Bintu. Her husband is Mr. Tamberiu, also our students. Bintu. Abdu Sise, please, Abdu, can we have Abdu around? And after Abdu, we'd like to allow the MD to take his seat and we call on Abdu, please, quickly. Abdu Sise, congratulations, electrical. After that, I would like to invite the Deputy General Manager of Gamcell, Fatu, Madam Fatu Fati. Yes, thank you. Yes, you. MD will take his seat. We invite the deputy. Can you put your hands together for the deputy GM, Mrs. This is not her first time to be here. We appreciate you. I remember in the previous, anytime we call on her, she's always with us. So we call on. Yes, Abdunjai. Where is Abdunjai? Please, can you put your hands together for Abdunjai? Congratulations. Next, Yaya Koma, please. Hands together for Yaya. Yaya, quickly, please. Let's understand, the sun is too hot. Babukar Drame. Congratulations, Babukar, wherever you are. Babukar, quickly. Lamin Dabo, namesake of one of the lecturers. So I'm so, you are happy. Lamin Dabo, wherever you are, quickly. Suleiman Jaite. Babu Choi. Babu, please, can you come forward? Congratulations. Suleiman Jaite, where are you? Suleiman. Babu, after Babu, we will allow our Deputy GM to also take a seat. Babu Choi. Okay, after Babu. Yes, congratulations from our Deputy GM and congratulations, Babu. Thank you, Ma. Thank you. Next, we invite Mr. Omar Baji, Project Manager EPDSP, to award some certificate. Can you put your hands together? And the first recipient, Suleiman Bajinka. Please, Suleiman, is he around? Suleiman, quickly. Awarded by Mr. Omar Baji, Project Manager. Musa Ba, wherever you are, Musa. Can you put your hands together for Musa? Pa Omar Sawane, quickly. Pa Omar, is he around? Please give them congratulations from Pa Omar Sawane. Pa Omar Suare. Okay, yes. So far, so good. We'll allow Mr. Omar to stay a bit. Now we are going to start with the video editing graduates to receive. First person, Aminata Sabali. It's good that one also starts with a lady. So we are GTMI and this ceremony, we are gender balance. Congratulations, Aminata. Next person, Maimuna Tamba, please. Congratulations. Please come forward, Maimuna Tamba. Sehu Ture. Where is Maimuna Tamba? This is Maimuna Tamba. Where is Ramatulai 5, please? Is he around? Next Seku, that's Seku Ture here. Yeah. He also works for MS Design, our neighbors. Quite a very smart gentleman. Congratulations. Next person. More Nimbalan, more. Congratulations. I also want to say he's a very innovative young person who has his own media called Sunshine TV. Yeah? Sunshine. Congratulations, Modu. Then we call her Ramatulai Fai is here to receive our certificate. Ramatulai Fai, she's already here. And after that, we will allow Mr. Baji to take his seat. Thank you. Ramatulai. Thank you, Mr. Omar Baji, Project Manager, EPSDP. Next, I would like to invite Director Human Resources, Gamsel, Mr. Mamadou Jame, to issue some certificates. Can you put your hands together for Mr. Jame, please? DHR, Director Human Resources. George Mendy, please come forward. Can you put your hands together for them? George, he seems to be a very popular person there, you know? Can you put your hands together, George? Thank you. And will be issued by our Director Human Resources, Gamsel, Mr. Jami, Mamadou Jami. Jariatu Kande, the queen. I said she's the new bride, huh? That's the person who works for, I think, iAfrica TV. I'm sure Mr. Bojang is happy there. That's the husband being the cameraman himself. Oh, so all other congratulations, Jariatu Kande. Next, Anna Jaju. Anna. No, okay, we have, sorry, Jan. Anna. Okay, let me go. Anna, come forward. Anna Jaju. Then Jatu John. Please, let's follow. Time is gone quickly. Congratulations. Next. Jatu John. Yeah, Jatu walking. Mamadou Kande, please, quickly, if you are around. Do we have Mr. Mamadou Kande? Is he around? Okay, they said he's not here. That's it. Ajifatu Nyas. Ajifatu Nyas. She's also identified to give the final vote of thanks after this. Ajifatu, please, can you put your hands together for her? Ajifatu Nyas. She's also going to deliver that. Cecilia Ude Sanyang. Koring. I think the Sanyang, they say Korings. All right. If you are here, Cecilia Ude Sanyang. Is she around? No, here. That's it. Bakari Saho, the gentleman who was leading and was identified by his instructor, is here. Thank you. Congratulations. Who is this? Bubakar Sane, wherever you are, can you quickly come forward, please? After Buba, we'll allow DHR, Director HR, to take his seat and then invite. Congratulations and thank you, Mr. Jame. I would like to invite Mr. Sadio Khan, Director of Customer Service, Gamsal. Mr. Khan, please. Can you put your hands together? First, awardee. Mariatu Bojang, please. Is he around? Mariatu. Okay. Mariatu Kujabi. Let me repeat that. Mariatu Kujabi. GTTV, take it all over. It's Mariatu. Mariatu Kujabi. Okay, Mr. Khan, yes, Sadio Khan. Mr. Sadio Khan is awarding, is the Director of Customer Service, Gamsel. Amadou, is it Sonko? Amadou Sonko, is he around? Is he here, please? Okay, absent. Maimuna Diba, is he around? Is he around, please? Okay. Next. Aliu Jalo, please. Do you have Aliu Jalo here? This one is? Do you have Maimuna Jamme? Yes, can you bring for Maimuna? Please come forward. Who is this? Aliu Jalo. You don't see? Okay, Aliu. Give it to Kanye. Who is this girl? What's your name again? Maimuna Jamme, not Diba. No, Maimuna Jamme is not. You don't have Maimuna? Okay, yeah. What is this? No. Can we give one? Okay, who is this one? Fatu, can we invite Fatu Dabo, please? Is he around? Fat Dabo. Can you? Yes, congratulations. Fat Dabo, quickly. This one is Fat Dabo, yes. Next one. Geneva, Cisse forward, please. Geneva. Geneva Cisse, please. Congratulations, Jay. Abdul Kadir Jaite, please. He is one of those students who did that research and was able to assemble. Okay, so after Mr. Jaite, we will allow Mr. Khan to take his seat. Yes, Abdul Kadir Jaite is already gainfully employed. Congratulations. And thank you, Mr. Khan. Next, I would like to invite one of the lecturers for this course, the electrical, to represent, to give awards to some of them. Mrs. Mariatu Sidibe Toure, wife of our former director, GTMI. Please, can you put your hands together for Mrs. Mariatu Sidibe Toure? I also understand that during her time at Armitage, she was a head girl. Madam Toure, please come forward. First person, Kumba Danso. Please, can you put your hands together for Kumba? Oh no, Kumba Danso. This one is Jojo. Kumba, please, Kumba. Do we have Jojo? Jojo Njai. This is interesting. Madam Toure is from the island, Makati. Jojo is also from the island, my own island. Welcome, please. That's your own auntie awarding you. Jojo, come this side. Next. Eliza Saba Mendy. Can you put your hands together for her? Eliza Saba Mendy. Then I want to invite Khadija to B double bar. Khadija, is she around? Like to invite Jonathan. Yes. Jonathan Tiana, please. Jonathan. Absent. Okay, video editing too. In fact, it's important to know that the video editing graduates, there are 46 in number, and the electricals are 26. That gives us a total of 70. Quickly, Alhaji Jalo, please. Is here Alhaji Jalo? Seems to be very popular there. Congratulations, Mr. Jalo. Lena C. Another very innovative, creative person. Lena, congratulations. We want to invite Muhammad Krubali. I don't know whether this one is from Basse, the Krubali family, but congratulations. So I come this side. It's also very creative. Come this side, we don't have time. Congratulations, Muhammad. Babukar Sala. Congratulations, huh? Babukar Sala. Then Safi Fadera. Okay. Safi Fadera, then Yusufa Toure. Please come forward. That's Safi. Yusufa Toure, are you around? Is he around, please? Okay. After that, we'll allow Madam Toure to take her seat to invite the public relations manager of GAMTEL to issue some certificate. Can you put your hands together? That's the public relations manager of GAMTEL, Mr. Mariken Jai. Please, the first recipient, Florence J. Mendy. Florence J. Mendy, to be awarded by our GAMTEL public relations manager, Mr. Mariken Jai. Congratulations. Next, Muhammad Samba, please. Muhammad Samba. Salimatu Jalo, is she around? Can you put your hand? She's all the way from Basse. In fact, she told me she traveled this morning just to ensure that she doesn't miss. So can you give her a double round of, in fact, More round of applause for Sally, all the way from URR. And that's not. It's not. Who is Salimatu?
I don't know who is Salimatu.
Who is Salimatu Jal? It's you.
We have Salim, we have Salimatu.
What is
Salim? Salim. I am not Salim, but Mrs. Mumbalanti. Yes, this is Salim. This is Salim.
Okay, that's Sally Jalo, not Salimatu. Okay, remove it. This one, Sally Jalo from Basse, URR, and we thank GRTS for allowing her to undergo her internship in GRTS Basse. Thank you, GRTS. Thank you, Paradise. Thank you, iAfrica. We thank all the medias that allow them to. Salimatu Jalo, is he around? Do we have Salimatu? Osman Gassama. Osman Gassama. Osman, then Natoma Jaju. Is he around? Natoma, is he around? Is he here? Okay. Quickly. Then Natoma Jaju. Then we invite Josephine Jaju. Josephine. After Josephine will allow DCS, Director of Customer, the PRM, Public Relations, Mr. Njai, Madike. Okay, just after. Congratulations and thank you. Congratulations, thank you. PRM, Mr. Njai, thank you so very much. I would like to invite the Registrar of GTMI, Mr. Demba Sala, to issue some certificates to some of the graduates. Mr. Demba Sala, can you put your hands together for him? And the first person to receive would be Aliu Ka. Is he around? Aliu. Adama K. Jalo. Is he around? Adama K. Jalo, if she's around. Adama K, please. Then we have Nyima Sata Fofana. Is he around? Who is from? Adama also from you are. Okay, come quickly. Come. We don't have time. Come. Just receive from also from URR Basse. That shows that the projects prioritize that not only females, not only male, but diversity from different regions. So I think that is displayed. Some from CRR, some URR, some NBR, some LRR. We'd like to invite Mariama Sala. Is he around? Mariama Sala. Sala to Sala. Can you give a round of applause? Sala to Sala. This is wonderful, huh? This is wonderful, huh? Can we have Mariama Jame here, please? Mariama. She said she's not Mariama Diba. Is she here? Is Mariama there? The one who was here, we missed her surname. Is she around? Can you give her a round of applause, please? The name is Mariama. Maimuna? Mariama? Maimuna Jame. Please give her a round of applause. Maimuna Jame is often said Jame Jilanka. So you have shown, that's another thing, huh? You know? Congratulations. And that brings us to the end of awards. Thank you, Mr. Sala. Thank you, MD and team. We appreciate you. Lamin what? Okay, we'll come there. Please, the last thing on the item is to invite just one person on behalf of the graduates or the graduates to give a vote of thanks on behalf of all the graduates because time is not there. Can you put your hands together for Aji Fatu Nyas, wherever she is, to give a vote of thanks on behalf of all the graduates, both electrical and digital. Aji Fatu Nyas, is he around? Aji Fatu Nyas, is he around? Please give her round of applause. It's never easy to walk before an audience like this, please, so that motivates her. Powerful round of applause for Aji Fatu, please.
Good afternoon, guests, friends, fellow graduates, and other protocols duly and respectful of the. It is an honor to stand before you on such a memorable occasion to give a short appreciation remark to those that deem it fitting to uplift our dreams. I would like to thank the Almighty God for granting us the strength and opportunity to witness this day. This is important and exciting day for us, our families, and those that champion this journey. I would like to thank the main sponsors of our educational journey, the Ministry of Trade, Entrepreneurship Development Project. I would like to thank the main sponsors of our educational journey, the Ministry of Trade, Entrepreneurship Private Sector Development Project, for their immense contribution towards our development. You all have helped shape us into competent youngsters. I can confidently say that it would have been a different story if not for your generous intervention. It has been an amazing journey that has marked a unique memory in our hearts. Years ago, the class of 2021 and 2022 walked through the gate of the great Gtmi and have had many memories over the period spent fulfilling our educational dream. And these are memories we will never forget. The experience has been amazing, and it has paved a great way for us to tap great opportunities. Congratulations to us, the class of 2021 and 2022. There is a say, and I quote, there is no dream you cannot conquer, and there is no challenge you cannot overcome. Therefore, stay passionate and never relent. Thank you for your attention. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Ajifatu. Now we have almost come. That's the end of the program. But please, we would like to appeal to our dignitaries, the MD and team, to later have that one is something outside. We want them to have a group photo with with the graduates. And so please, we want to thank the family members. Some of them came around as early as 8. We want to thank friends. We want to thank the media and everyone who took time to grace this occasion. Our dignitaries, all of you special. God bless you. Thank you, everyone. That brings us to the end of this ceremony. We thank you. But please, the graduates, if you want, you can come that side to have a group because the MD is leaving. Can you have you this side, please? That's the end of what? Presentation of what? Sorry. Inside? I don't know whether. No. Maybe a picture is faster. They can take, all of you can take you probably outside. So please, graduates, if you want a group picture with the MD and some of the, come this side. They are leaving. Come this side, please. Let's help each other. Outside, that side, please. Help me. The director of GTM, all the dignitaries help. Thank you, everyone, for coming. We thank our special guest, Mr. Lamine Tunkara. We thank the media houses. We thank GTTV. Special thank you to you, Fatsamba and team.
Jërëjëf yéen a ngi seetaan Gambian Talents TV live and direct. Thank you. Kon nii rek la moo demee saa su ne ñu indi leen ci programme ci am solo programme ci am maana.
If you want to receive monies from UK, Europe, USA, Canada,
Canada, Switzerland, and the rest of the world, Supersonics Money Transfer has got you covered. With the largest payout network in the Gambia, you can now receive your monies anywhere you are, from Kartong to Koina, with less hassle. Yes! You can receive monies from your family and friends in UK, Europe, USA, Canada, Switzerland, and the rest of the world with our safe, secure, fast, and convenient service that offers you the largest selection of payout locations in the Gambia. Supersonics Money Transfer. We are currently in 34 African countries and counting, giving you quality money remittance services that are second to none. Visit the Google Play Store or the Apple Store today to download the Supersonics Money Transfer app and enjoy excellent money transfer services only with Supersonics.
Gambian Talents Promotion.
Jaliba Manding.
Corona muna mutonya ledi. Nkalja lolu nada ganyine badie. Animpana mwa miliyon jama. Wale pengo ge kabolo bai. Wangolukan. Jaliba vele ninja lolu nada. Ninja lolu nada ganyine senenda.
Jali nene suso Mandinka.
Fankanta manjawuya. Se fankanta yesi nyolu kanta. Minna fa fomu fankanto leti. Alunata.
Yes ndaw. Wala.
Ngi doomu Adama vaccine nañ. Corona lu am la. Fagaro gen fajo. Ajalel ñu dem vaccine mu. Moy li ñuy am.
Lena Jola.
COVID-19 Epengo we engole lun esontene Bare petanga ye COVID-19
Jankaroni manifa Alinga katanga vaccine onyinta Soyons sérieux avec ces vaccins Si on se donne la main Fonsin tanga ni courant
Mandinka
Alinga ta Me vaccine o me batuka Alingata Wale bentangala Na Alingata Me fascino me batuka Allah Alingata Wale bentangala
Tata dinding Mandinka
Pengota Nyine ngangori Pengota Wale yandandi Kama koi kan Imi ime Yeto yemo Leki kingarija Nagor kuma debo ime Joni Undandai
Jakos Manjago
Konora ninja Lady yang kabu kobula Kitopu yaka jeji bingua Yaka purpu kabu buru
Alu Badara Wolof
Kuni anga warugal jili Jarul tori khar Vaksin ama jogal jeli ko Wow Aral sunyure
Sambu susu Mandinka
Ani vaksinota Ni mobe matantul mankana Alinganji jambe yaka Ule ben kakana
Vaccination bi ñëw na ci suñu réew ñun jëli ko war nañoo ku ko jëlul doo am visa ngir dugg ci benn réew ndax dañoo bañ corona tasaaroo
kaay leen ñu jëli ko vaccine bi ñu doon xaar kaay leen ñu jëli ko mooy li ñuy aar kaay leen ñu jëli ko
Musuna woto Kobe pengo haga kinye Musuna pengo ona pengo Je jangaro la way seren karnide
Barhama wolof ne vaccine bi du gagné te vaccine bi du lor ken am nañu ne dafay wàññi nit ñi way du dëgg de garab bi du lor Ami Socé wolof askan wi génn leen ñu pengu jee fagar lu moo gan fajoo yaay mooy li ñuy ci jaaji pengu waja
I'm the CEO of Divas Beauty Supplies.
Owner of African Supermart.
The owner of Sawana Import and Global Grocery. I'm the manager of Bantaba Restaurant.
This is my boutique. It's Anna's Closet.
Money does not go on three.
No matter how long I live in America, Gambia is my home. That's what I have.
Mangi judo fast njaga choy. Mangi grow up in Bakau.
Business in United States, not only in the US, everywhere in the world right now, business is challenged.
Looking into many different kinds of businesses, I think this is the best thing to do, and it's really working out for me.
I've been here for about 16 years.
I came here in 1989.
I have like 3-4 jobs that I do.
My advice is for other young Gambians to focus on what they want to do. Education is the key to everything.
Have a vision, have a purpose, and don't let anybody tell you you will never succeed.
I am Anna Sayang.
Ibu Bah.
Ajinda Idafe.
Ulay Sayus.
Ibrahim Adiba.
Mohamed Sawane.
Fatou Diba.
Abdoulailo.
Jalimari Jobate.
I'm very proud.
I am proud.
I am a proud Gambian.
Embracing this ground, my people, my town, celebrating with this sound. We are feeling some type of